tolerance kind of goes back to that hyper and hypoarousal state when we're not able to think, like ourselves, and it was developed by Dr. Dan Siegel, and it is used by a lot of therapists, but it can be really helpful to talk about, when we're experiencing things physically, like, oh, I'm not in the best place to have this discussion. So we can be reactive, distressed, and not feel clear-headed and feel unproductive, scattered, and really mindful grounding, having breathing techniques where you breathe in through our nose and breathe out, do square breathing where you breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts. There's lots of kinds of things that we can do to bring up mindfulness. If it feels unsafe though, stop, because some of us breathing, can be a trigger to feeling more stressed. So that's the hyperarousal. And so what we want to do is those breathing techniques, or moving our body, or dropping what we're trying to do and focus on, or saying, I need sleep. But one thing that we don't want to do is go, oh, I've got all this energy, I'm going to just go as fast and stay busy. That's kind of a fallacy about grief, which we've talked about before, is that if you keep yourself busy, it'll go away. It will change, our emotional and physical state will change, but it's not addressing the root problem. And then the hypoaroused is when we're feeling depressed, numb, unmotivated, lethargic. We might be dissociating, we might be zoning out. And mindful movement helps that. And not to judge either of them. This is not lazy, and this is not hyperactive or stressed out. It really is a physiological response. So the breathing really helps, movement really helps, and giving yourself a break. And then what you're wanting to do by that movement and that breathing is get back into the window of tolerance so that you can actually problem solve, so that you can be alert and engaged, and you can access your emotions and some reason, so you're not reactive. And the idea with the window of tolerance after trauma is it gets really narrow. We're hypersensitive. I don't know if you guys have been in a car accident, and then it's hard to get in the car again, and then not feel super reactive and not feel scared you're going to get in an accident again. But then what happens is over time, we're starting to get more flexible and be able to tolerate more and more. And I think when we're talking about what's happened in the last couple of years, being able to tolerate one another, be able to tolerate differences, be able to tolerate being in social meetings with other people now, with lots of people around us, and increase that window of tolerance. So I don't know if I did it justice, but that's the basic concept.
That was great. I mean, I know there's probably much deeper that you can go with that.